Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again.
Hopefully. Or for the first time. For the very first time.
Also hopefully.
Can you be both? You only get your Chip and Cern Show virginity for once?
Popped once?
Pop?
Well,
Cherry?
No.
All right.
We're gonna sidetrack.
So, speaking of virginity, you know who was a virgin? Jesus' wife. His mom. Mary. Which brings us to the Christmas episode.
Yes.
Mary Magdalene.
That's right.
No.
No.
So we brought on a special guest last couple episodes ago. We had my wife on to provide a little color and maybe a different perspective on the mattress situation that we've been having in our marriage. And this episode, we are bringing on Cerney's wife.
You guys are so stupid.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, Robin, hello. You talk whenever.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you.
There you go.
So, the reason why we brought you here today is we wanted to go over, this is the Christmas show. And I was driving over and I saw your whole neighborhood does an okay job about decorating.
Yes.
Now, I want to go over some of your thoughts. Oh, no?
No. I think there's like two houses.
That dude, you're across.
Decorating your one bush is not decorating.
Oh.
Ooh, the bush is making a comeback, I will say, but
the net has made it really easy.
Yes.
Fucking net.
I got one of those at Target. So I saw on social media when was the Christmas stuff up? November
29th?
did you wait
The
till
day after Thanksgiving.
Okay. Now
not 29th.
whose call was that out of you?
I don't know. I've just always done the day after Thanksgiving. This
It's a
year
routine.
we did
Okay.
Thanksgiving on a
It's your tradition.
Sunday.
Yes.
So then yes, they went up before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. The inside. Because we have a fake tree. We have the same tree.
Two.
Same tree.
Two
Oh,
trees.
that's true.
I like 'em. Cern and I have the same tree. Our families have the same tree. Now, I'm not here criticizing
Same retailer. Potential sponsor.
Target. Wow, that would be quite the get. They're like, here, you can sign up for a Target red card. Like, well, I think, thanks, but so we actually had our Christmas stuff up. What was Thanksgiving? What's the number? Do we know?
24th, was it?
So it was up a couple days before because we had people coming over.
You want the ambiance.
I did. We wanted the ambiance of the holiday season. Now, you have a lot of decorations out front, lit characters,
Yes.
icicles.
Couple owls. Got a snowman.
So, Cerney, I'm just taking a guess here. Cerney, if you had it your way and you were in charge of all the Christmas stuff, what would you have up?
Oh, the Christmas dragon.
Would you?
The Christmas
and
dragon.
all Star
Oh, a
Wars.
dragon.
All Star Wars.
Yes.
Ooh.
There is a sweet Darth Vader with a Santa.
At where?
One. I think it's Home Depot.
Oh.
Was it Home Depot?
Yeah, I think it's Home Depot.
Oh. Every year I try to get it.
Is it on your Christmas list?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Take note, Robin.
We'll have to pause
I'm
this
done
show.
Christmas shopping.
We'll have to pause this show while Cern updates his Amazon wish list.
Now, I do like you have a nice theme, and I assume that's Robin sort of taking the reins on the outdoor theme. Is that true? With the owls?
He bought the owl.
To her wish.
Oh, right. Upon your request,
Because
though.
I would have got a Christmas dragon for me. Or a Darth Vader. Or
But we
Or-
had to replace all of our house lights again.
so Chip.
Oh,
Or
okay.
that's
Oh,
why-
my
that's
God.
why the Christmas dragon's not here.
Yeah, so Chip.
Now, who made the call on the style of lights?
The
Or is this-
family.
Oh, there's a survey that goes Google
Yes.
Forms.
It's a vote. It's an old good old fashioned towny vote.
Oh.
Everyone just throw your hands.
Here. So I think
Or they just start chanting and saying that mom's a poop.
This is true.
Cerney, give me a call next time this happens. I'll
No,
drive right over. Robin's a poop. Robin's a poop.
they do it every.
We'll
Well, what do
we'll
you?
conference you in on that one.
Okay.
Chips conference in for this vote.
Skype. Tell me, Robin, what style lights would you want to get?
I like the white ones.
She likes the white.
Now there's soft white, and then there's
No. There's a house down on our side of the street that you can't even look at. 'Cause
it's so
lights
bright.
are so
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I have
They
those
don't
ones.
have that many. It's just like 2 pillars and like a thing, and I can't even look.
Oh,
over
they have the LED like ropes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Like
a bit
super bright.
a
or
bit
whatever.
much. Yeah. So you went with the icicles.
Mm-hmm.
Are they
Yes.
the icicle that?
I
Like,
think those are soft
No,
white
I
though.
want those. The ones that look like they're dripping.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, the LED
Yeah.
sort of sprinkles.
But those are like.
Those are like $80 probably a strand.
Yeah, they only cover like it was like 8 feet. And
Oh.
we need a whole fucking square foot.
Oh my God.
What was
May
that?
I also say we had to buy Christmas tree lights because somebody saw these ones
Oh.
in Home Depot, and we would have had to spend $1,000 to make it look like that tree.
I was willing to do it.
What? Hold on. Are these the little copper?
They're little
They're little-
tiny
they're
lights.
Those are baller. I bought one of those for the mantle that we have.
So they have the garland one. They have garland
They're
strand.
garland
Okay.
But they have a bigger strand. I have it on downstairs.
They're like copper, and they're just like one little LED almost.
Yeah, they're little ball.
But ours are
Little-
green.
Yeah.
So ours they have green color. The
Yeah.
little stems green, a little tiny little ball.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Now I will say, I feel I was judging all of the decoration as more Robin when I feel that sometimes, Robin, would you agree? Cerney takes liberties at department or Home Depot and Lowe's and goes off the reservation a little.
No, he tries.
Oh,
I tried to try.
so Cerney has a certain creative direction he wants to go, and then kibosh. Cerney.
It's called financial responsibility. I'm the unfun one.
Well, that's a well-known fact. So you got the icicle lights. This is what everyone wanted, and you just want the plain, just the traditional little LED.
Yeah,
Ones.
the little white, the soft white ones. Yes.
Okay. Now, who hangs the lights?
Oh,
Sean.
I do it.
Okay.
Now, when it
Is
was
there any
raining,
assistance or?
no, I did it by myself.
Okay.
I hung the balls in the tree.
Balls. You got ornaments for outside.
Yeah, we have like giant snowflakes, and they hang in the tree, and then we have
Oh,
giant
that's cool.
Christmas tree balls.
We're,
But
from the
they're-
wind today,
they're on the
we're down
ground
one
today.
now.
Dude, I was driving over, the fucking freeway sign snapped in half. The wind was so much. Anyway,
Oh, baby.
okay, so you hung balls.
So I hung the lights, and it was
Oh.
raining. Remember?
Ooh.
That's because he procrastinated all morning until the rain hit. Then he's
What
like,
time
"Oh,
was he
it's
supposed-
raining. I better go out and do it." It was like 3.
That's so dangerous.
It was.
But they had to be up on that
They had
day.
that.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, because it's after Thanksgiving. Gotcha. Now, were you the first one in the neighborhood?
No.
Oh,
Was
Remember
the guy across the street, because we were gonna do it the day before, and I don't remember. A bunch of stuff came up, and then we didn't get to it,
Oh.
and then it was dark.
So the outside lights.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it the day before, but it was a pause session, so we had to put a pin in it.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
I had to drive. We had to
Good.
drive down. So
glad to see CERN's priorities are aligned with mine.
Yeah, because I was like, gosh, if you didn't have to go to Chipper's house.
Did you? It's a blessing. Do you get those gutter clips
Yes.
from Target?
Yep.
Now, I don't know why I had this impression, probably because I watched A Christmas Carol like 100 times. I had this, this is my first couple of years adulting at an actual house. When you live in an apartment in San Francisco, that's just not a thing you do.
Just decorate the window.
Yeah, just like, draw a penis in the aerosol snow. And I had this whole misconception that hanging lights was the craziest thing, probably because the Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation.
Oh yeah, where he staples his fucking
Yeah.
arm and shit. Yeah.
I love that movie.
It's actually, I did it by myself, or I had my wife come out and just sort of like hold the strand up so I can really, go
Oh, yeah.
along really quick. 30 minutes, I had the whole fucking house done.
Yeah,
Just around the perimeter, though.
so since this is a pre-owned house, there's preset nails and stuff. So I just would hang it.
Oh.
It's just up and down the ladder was.
Yeah.
The peak is because we have the peak. So that one's
See,
like,
I didn't go that far. But then my
I
neighbor...
try to like lasso it up on the. I'm like,
oh, you have one of those big, long...
No, I just stand there and try to like hold it steady and laugh. It's a safety.
How long
nightmare.
is he up there fucking lassoing this?
It's really not that long.
Okay.
We don't half-ass our stuff.
Oh
Wow.
Shots fired.
I can cross him right across the bow. Now, I didn't do the peak, one, because not my house. Not going to like... I don't want the fucking landlord to go, hey, fat ass, you stepped on, you broke some shake loose.
Oh.
You're going to have to pay for the roof. Or fall through the roof.
Oh.
But the peak does look nice. And you know, when my house is all the way sort of at the end of the court, so when you kind of go down, it's like, poof, it's all, I got those bright ass light, bright ones.
I need
Did
to.
you go around your lawn with like little snowflakes?
No, because then
Right,
the
Merry
gardeners,
Christmas.
no, the gardener,
You don't need to mow your lawn.
So
I
we
don't.
had a
They
situation
don't need
with
to
the
mow your
gardeners.
lawn. Not for the month of December.
We had a situation with the gardeners.
mm-hmm.
They broke our lights.
They did. They did.
What did they do? Who do you have, Nard Dog? He would, that man's like the sprinkler assassin with the lawnmower. Anyway,
I think they were
You
blowing
know
or
those
something.
cool, like giant Christmas
I
lights?
saw them out, yeah.
So I left
Are those from Target? Or are those,
Walmart.
Wally
actually.
World. Wally World.
They're like $11.
Oh.
now who has the best light selection?
We go everywhere. We get a little bit from everybody.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
But I left for 2 hours and I came home and like they were broken and they were like over here in the yard and over here and like our
pots and stuff.
spotlight was out and I was like, it looked like someone came through and like kicked
The
it
fucking
all.
twister come through?
Yeah, and I was like, what
I
the
even
hell?
I even taped down the cords, you know.
Yeah,
in
I
the
saw
cracks
that.
and stuff.
Very good detail. Attention to detail, Cerney.
Yeah, and the fucking Tasmanian devil came through.
Yeah, and so I saw the landscapers across the way, and Sean wasn't here.
Just like, what the fuck?
yeah, but that's Sean's job. I had to walk over and like. They
Oh,
didn't
you're the
speak
bad guy?
English,
Oh yeah.
And then I had to bring one over, and Sean's on speaker, and I was like, I'm super unhappy.
And I'm like, do I need to come home? Do I need to come home?
Oh, good cop, bad
And I
cop.
said, you guys broke these, and I mean, I'm very upset.
What did they
That's,
do?
that's what she said. I'm very upset right now.
I said, this is ridiculous. I'm very upset right now. We worked hard for all these decorations.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't remember what I said, but they reimbursed us. We had to go buy new stuff. We gave them the receipt, and they reimbursed us. And that was that.
Well, that's
didn't-
good. They
didn't
made
argue.
the situation whole again.
They didn't argue or anything. They took photos of it because it was clearly broken. And I said, I've only been gone.
So it wasn't like the stake got knocked out.
No, they
It
It
looked
fucking
like they
snapped it
kicked
off.
What I think is like the guy with the blowing, the backpack was like blowing and it was like hitting him, and then he would like it would blow off. I mean, I didn't see it, but that's the only thing I could think of.
Well, remember when you were like a kid and you like accidentally fucked something up and you like turned around and looked, you're like, I'll just let that be. Maybe no one will notice. If you think he like turns around, oh
He's like, well, I don't think they did it on purpose. I'm like, it sure looks like it did.
oh, I mean,
It really looked like someone
He
intentionally
had
came
ripped
up
the
to our
tape
house
up.
and like took a bat to it. I was like, how would you not notice you did this?
So are you like when they're out mowing the lawn? Are you standing by there with your coffee and your robe on, like, oh, you missed a spot over
So-
there? Are you very
Oh,
critical
I
of
never.
So the following Thursday, remember I was home and I was standing out in the front when he was
when
there.
they were doing
She
it?
told me to come inside.
Yeah,
I was
I
just-
don't want
I
to
was
be
just-
that house.
I was doing it more to be funny. I was just kind of being a douche.
Yeah.
I was just standing there with my coffee drinking like my boy. She told me to get inside.
Like Tony did that when you guys were laying pavers in his old apartment.
Oh yeah.
He came out eating
He's
cereal.
s-
and you were sweating
supervisor.
your ass off
Supervisor.
like a fucking foreman. So you go to all the different shops to get the lights. Now, I think Cerney and I had the same experience because one thing I do know is that the lights you hang, there's going to be a bulb out that fucks up the whole thing.
Yes.
So before you spend all the work to take it up, put it on the gutter, plug it in, make sure. So plugged it in. So I only have these 30-foot reels. Like Target sells these big ass Phillips reels. I got 2 of them. It does my whole thing, and I adjusted my strategy a little from last year.
I noticed.
And
He also has a Christmas llama.
yeah, the Dolly llama though.
Yeah.
And
From Target.
Yeah.
Do you guys not have a Home Depot or Lowe's?
Target's way closer.
Oh.
We do have a Home Depot, but I mean, go to Target like twice a week as it is.
Oh.
They have a hippopotamus and a couple other like cool characters, and I kind of want to have this funny farm.
They have a wiener dog with a sweater.
Like lights?
No, it's a little guy.
It's like a wire
yeah, he's like one of those
thing.
little
There's some
animals
lights
that
in
lights
there.
up. I've looked
Oh.
at him for like 5 years now.
Have you seen the hippo? They're fucking
No.
expensive. Like that
That's
llama,
why
I think was
asked
like
why you're going
$50
to
bucks
Target.
maybe.
Uh,
Well, how much is it at Home Depot?
How big is your llama? Because my big owl on the big stick out
Don't
there
talk about
was
my
50
llama.
was $50.
Does my wife know you're asking about my llama? I think
Hashtag me too.
the llama's like, I don't know, 2 feet. It's not huge, but we have
It's
the
probably about
bushes.
the same size as tall as our
The owl, that
yeah.
big owl that you have. It's
Yeah, the
similar.
owl.
Well,
or
that's not
snowman.
really expensive because our owl is $50.
I know, but yeah. I mean, I just don't want to spend
That's why you only get
$200 for
one
a
every year, or you go after Christmas.
So now here comes the dilemma. Actually,
Yes.
those things work, but
The dilemma?
the strands.
All right.
Was I mean the dilemma? He said get one every year, but it's going to go back into Chipper was getting to when he plugs in his
Mhm.
fucking lights. Half of them work.
1/3 did not. 2/3 of it worked.
Oh.
But of your llama
no,
or of
no,
the,
no.
The-
string lights?
The string lights.
Try to
string
keep up, Robin. um, plugged it in. The first third worked. Middle third, dark. The last bit worked.
See, the same
I'm
thing.
like,
remember?
what the fuck?
Aren't they only like a year old?
Yeah,
Yes.
and the stroll is like $45 for this
I know.
big thing. So I go in, I'm like, oh, usually knowing me, I would just throw away the extra bulbs because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to ever replace these. I'll just buy new ones. So I'm looking. I went through, and Kristen was there helping me. We picked every bulb out of the dark section out and replaced it with a different one. Still didn't fucking work.
I think they.
Planned obsolescence. We
Yeah.
should sue him.
And that's what I think it is because
Class
I
action.
don't think
I
if
mean,
a bulb
it's-
goes out, it shouldn't because I have some of the bulbs out, but the light still works. But then the strand would be out. It's like I don't know.
But we bought these lights last year.
That's when I had mine.
I mean, they should last like at least 3 years
Or they should just say
or longer.
1 year lights. And you're just,
And
I
they
just
should be
need to
cheaper
know.
Then, though,
Sure.
'cause
I
you
agree.
You gotta
Yeah.
buy new ones next year.
So now I was like, okay, whatever.
I threw mine out in the street.
I have my temper under control like an adult.
Not me.
Did he,
No.
you're going to like wrap it around a kid or a car's going to drive by and send sparks.
I was very upset.
So I
I
went,
was like, we just bought these.
I just was like, of course, why would they work? That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah.
doing out in my front yard. And so I drive back to fucking Target, just run in. I know right where I'm going. I don't need to go by the cookie dough aisle or the beer aisle.
You have the blueprint of the
Oh wait,
store.
you don't need working beers. Anytime we do anything, Sean needs working beers.
I do.
Duh.
I need to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
And not that swill that Joe drinks.
Coors Light nonsense. You need it's good. I always go through. I always make a pass down the beer aisle. Maybe something's on sale. I want to try something new, like a
Anderson Valley.
Anderson.
Goes, right?
Yep. Thank you, Cerney.
I just got you a big case of that.
Not Anderson Valley, but it was 21st Amendment. It was delicious.
Ooh, which one?
Black and black.
I had
Back
one of
in
those
black.
last night.
Something llama or something.
It was the 15 pack. The
From Costco.
no, they
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
oh, okay.
Also, it's like,
Variety.
oh, nice.
So it had like,
The blah, blah,
brew-
blah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The brew free or die
Yeah,
and
solid. Now, I've gotten burned on the Costco mix packs before because let's say there's 5 different
Summer
varieties. Summer Solstice got me. 5 different, like 3 will be, I know I'm going to like for sure. And they're like, ooh, a porter and then like Scotch ale. And I'm like, this could be maybe. And I'll have one. I'm like, oh boy, these are like 10 beers I'm not going to have. So I'll like give them away to my friends. Mostly
What's
Joe.
that?
You think Joe's like Christmas trees just covered in beer cans and like he has them
I
like
think- did we
hanging
send him?
outside his house?
I think Chipper sent him something. No, it was it beer cans or was
Is
it
it like a
I
beer
love you,
Christmas
Joe.
tree?
They're making me be mean to you.
I mean,
It
it,
just-
it
it
comes
just-
with the territory.
It's like a tractor beam. It just pulls you.
Yeah. He entices us. So I go back to Target. past the beer aisle, just got the lights, came home. Kristen was like, hanging with Charlie or working or something. Like, I'll fucking do it myself. Oh, got up there, plugged it in, boom, got the first strand looking great, very taut. No, I don't like any slack.
No slack.
And they're just
No slack.
right on the thing. Nice 12, 16-inch intervals with the clips. Have a nice tautness. Go around. Open the other pack. Plug it in. Soft white. And I bought the bright whites. And everything else in our house is bright white. And I was thinking, I wonder how you could fasten this string of lights into a noose to rid myself of this burden.
I did something like that. Remember the Christmas tree? We have white Christmas tree lights.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we just when I decided we were going to get those
Fancy one.
The
nice ones.
Yeah.
They have sections, right? So they're white, and I had done the math, and I said we needed 4 boxes, right? So I just went 4 boxes, walked and checked out. So white, multicolor. It was like 9:00 at night.
Yeah.
I was furious.
And it can't.
Still went back to Home Depot though.
Yeah, you got to finish the job.
Yeah.
And I fucking rolled all this bullshit up. I ripped the paper open. I put it back. It's like, I just bought these 15 minutes ago. I need to return them. Because like, okay, you want a gift card? Or, I'm like,
I just want to swap.
I know where the fucking thing is. So I came back, finished it up. Happy with it.
Yeah.
So what lights are you going to go in next year since you're going to have to do a full replacement?
I'm gonna go big baller and go with the icicles, the running icicles.
I kind of want to do color sometimes though.
The
'Cause
color ones
white,
have a
I
nice.
know.
So let's
I
do.
go back and forth because the color's so pretty, but I really like the white.
So let's do a color bush. Maybe like.
Oh, complimentary.
Yeah.
Now
Man, I'm really pissed. The neighbor down the street on this side, like, way outdid us.
He's
I
got a
saw there's a
wonderland.
couple. Now, Cerney, or do you guys feel a little? Maybe we should go back to Home Depot, get another,
Christmas dragon.
get yourself a
absolutely.
dragon or a Vader, and really be the star of the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
No, because that stuff at those
No?
stores, everybody already has that. I want my own stuff that no one else has.
Where do you find it though?
Amazon.
Oh,
So Death Star.
What's that
Christmas
little? What's
Death
that?
Star.
Ewok.
No,
we're not
it's
doing no Ewoks.
Pat. No.
Huh?
It's like that big metal guy.
Oh, the AT-AT.
AT-AT.
Oh, the cat, the big cat.
Yeah.
The mail walkers
Yeah.
when they're in the Hoth system.
Yeah, totally. What did you think of Return of the Jedi, Robin?
What?
Let me just tell you right now. I had a Star Wars marathon going on downstairs before you came, and it was turned off.
Is it
I
Where's
wanted
it
to watch a Christmas movie.
It's very Christmassy.
now? This brings me to another topic. When do you guys turn the Christmas music on?
We
Like
listened
December
to it all
1st?
the way to Tahoe yesterday.
So
And
yesterday.
home.
So yesterday was when we turned it on.
That's because I forgot about it.
Now, what do you guys have, like satellite radio, or just have a regular
Just regular. 96.1 is pure Christmas. music.
starting like December 1st or after Thanksgiving, probably?
I think so. I don't
heard
know.
some stations did it like before Thanksgiving, which
When-
I couldn't handle because
It's
It's the same shit over and over again after a while.
Now, are you guys more? Do you like the traditional, Sinatra and Nat King Cole and all
I
these
love
ones,
Bing
or
Crosby. Yeah.
do you like Bieber did a Jingle Bell Rock version or something like? Do you like the new age or the traditional?
I really only hear the old stuff playing.
Yeah, I don't.
The traditional.
Yeah, I don't
I think it has a good nostalgic value.
Yeah,
I'm
it makes
not
me
a
feel like
huge
I'm at my
fan.
grandparents.
I'm not
Yeah.
a huge fan of. Who was I complaining about? McCartney's Christmas.
Oh,
I,
Sir Paul, you have a problem with the Beatle?
I do. And it's Christmas.
What
Choice
is his Christmas? We would play it, but we'll get our fucking video kicked off YouTube again.
Yeah.
We've been
We
bad
got.
about
We got.
that.
Yeah.
So
Cover
now
it.
I don't like the new. I hate the new when they try to do the new stuff. Like the
Yeah.
new artists are like, oh, I'm gonna, and they try to hip it up with some fucking bullshit,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like,
No.
just do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and
Yeah.
then be done with it. What's the best Christmas song, Robin? What's your favorite?
I love Faith Hill's song, Where Are You Christmas? I don't know if that's actually the
It's an
title.
original? I
What
will
about-
appreciate
They
it.
play it in Jim Carrey, The Grinch Stole Christmas. The little girl
Oh,
sings
okay.
it, but it's actually sung by Faith
Faith
Hill.
Hill.
What about it's
I Want a
Christmas time?
Hippopotamus for Christmas.
No, it's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
What's the hippopotamus Christmas song? I heard someone
It's
else.
like a little girl. It's kind of an annoying song. I
Yeah.
like
Oh,
it.
it's
I
on.
want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh, it's sort of in the same. All I want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Now because I listen to the Christmas music too, and Cerney knows that about my sort of fledgling parody music career. We've done our own singing on the Chip and Cern show before,
Yeah.
but like I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. I'll like make my own lyrics up when I'm driving, like Wheeler Walker it up.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I saw Mommy blowing Santa, and then I'm like, ooh, what other fun things can we put on here? I thought that'd be fun.
I've been known to do that too.
Yeah.
I've been known to do that.
I
you
too.
do
had
that?
to ride to Reno with him and his brother singing Christmas songs about dicks.
Oh,
Nice.
Like was that down the chimney for old Saint Nick? And I'm like sucking my dick.
See, there could be a a Chip and Cern show dirty holiday album
There
that
we
we
go.
need to cut.
Do you want to sing background for that?
No.
Yeah, you can get
No.
a harmony
No.
spot, maybe
No.
a writing credit.
Nope.
Well, we need some of the songs require female
Yes.
vocals, so we'll just write you up some lyrics.
Especially
and
if
you
we're doing
just-
something with a Jackson 5, we would.
Oh yeah, we would
Well,
need
you
it.
can use Alexa.
Will she say naughty
I
things?
don't know.
No.
She will. Speaking of Alexa, Cerney, what's on your Christmas list?
The Alexa Plus.
Oh, with the built-in smart hub.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I'm already done Christmas shopping.
So Amazon, if you would like to partner with Chip and Cern, or just swing us again, it's a free plug.
I'll
Actually,
take
was
I
free
don't think
Prime.
Amazon needs a free plug.
No.
Anybody needs a free plug.
They haven't seen our numbers. And Robin, your Christmas list?
I have an Amazon list, but I don't.
Cerney, what's on her
don't-
Christmas list? Because I know Cerney,
Let's pull it up.
he's a good gift giver.
I've
Yeah.
already got my Christmas present.
Don't worry, there's more to mail.
That's what I figured. Now, let me ask you, and this is, Robin, won't keep you much longer. I know you're busy. There's like plenty of Lifetime to watch.
And Hallmark.
So my
Oh.
my Christmas wish is for those two channels to be stricken from the record from all
That is
humanity.
never going to happen.
If net neutrality does anything, it should reach over to broadcast television and make those channels cease to exist. Now,
Yes.
let me run this scenario by you guys. This is some conflict I'm having internally with my own marriage.
Okay.
So for a couple of years there, my wife and I we didn't do any Christmas gifts.
Okay.
Just it was an agreement because we would do this thing. Okay, I'll spend 100. Okay, and she'll go, well, I found something else, so I spent 125, and I go, okay, let me go find something else, and it was just and yes, it worked out well for everyone, but financially, as Rob financially sound budget keeper, it's not good for the bottom line to keep
Yeah.
one-upping each other. So this year I said, you know what, let's do the Christmas gifts again. What do you want? So I posed this question to my wife. She said, I want this purse. It's like all the rage in, the LuLaRoe circles. All these women are about this purse. They're one of a kind each.
what purse is this?
What?
What purse is this?
Nina and Co. Nena and Co. So they upcycle Guatemalan like fabrics, and they make a purse out of this fabric, and they'll put like a different color
Very-
pockets on there. Cerney's bringing it up. There you go. So there's this one in particular. It's called a convertible bag.
It's like Aztec looking.
Yeah, sort of like, Aztec looking prints, Guatemalan, I believe. So she goes, oh yeah, that's what I want, but I don't want to put it on my list, like that we send to our families because it's, a couple $100 and it's, you don't put that on your list. I was like, okay. So I knew I was going to get this for her because she wants it. So I started doing some research on it.
They have clutches and shit.
Yeah, they have hellish. So I signed up for their email list.
I gotta know which one she wants.
This is their.
So they're one of a kind, right?
They're each numbered. They're like 5,975. There's only one of that bag. So I know her general style, sort of. And she goes, oh, they're super limited release, whatever. So I study up. I follow them on Twitter, Instagram, email address, so I know they release every Friday at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And they also release Wednesdays at 1 p.m. So I block out my calendar at work on Wednesday, 1 or 12:45 to 1, go in, get my own conference room, get ready to fucking attack this thing.
Okay.
Because when I set my mind on something, I don't lose. Right, Robin?
Oh, I'm sure that's true.
So Friday,
yes, it is true.
Friday morning comes around. My alarm goes off at 6:30. Wander out to the living room, got my credit card, got my laptop there. Kristen's asleep. Ari and Zoe come out with me. I make some coffee. Boom. Get the bag. They release 50. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, oh my God, there's so many different ones. Does she want pink? Like, so I just made up my choice and I got it.
Okay.
Cool.
Is she going to be listening to this before Christmas?
She will have already gotten said gift.
Oh, okay.
But she doesn't fucking listen anyway. You know
Okay.
that.
Well, I don't listen either, so.
Exactly. You sure heard what we said about you last time. I'm kidding. So we're getting lunch on Friday. I work from home. Like we were getting lunch, and she goes,
We only bash Joe on the show.
yeah. That's true.
I love you, Joe.
I mean, we like Joe too.
Of course, that's why he gets ribbed.
But
He's
I'm
fine.
nice to him.
I'm kidding. So
Well, I don't want to get punched.
oh, Cerney takes the brute of those.
Yeah, I did take the dick punches.
So Friday comes around, we're at lunch, and she's telling me something, and I provide her my wish list as well. And she keeps talking about the fucking bag, right? These bags, they're, oh my God. And then her friends that have some are like, why don't you just buy it? Why don't, they're enticing her, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, you should just get it. You got 4 mattresses. Why don't you, what's wrong with one of these things? I'm like, first of all, these are very sensitive points in my life, and I don't appreciate you just throwing it around willy-nilly with the mattress. So we're at lunch, and she goes, oh, by the way, I got one of those bags. This is December, hold on, calendar. December 7th, December 9th.
Oh.
I was like, oh, the bag. At first, I didn't say anything. I just
Bag
like,
that you told me you wanted.
I was like, okay, as Cerney knows, internalize.
Oh.
I was like, okay, just play it off. And then I was like, we were walking around. I'm like, oh, I can't let this go, actually. And I said, the bag that you had on your list that you told me you wanted for Christmas, you bought? She goes, yeah. I thought that you weren't going to get it. And I'm like, well, I'm not saying I did, but you had it on your Christmas list. Isn't that like, isn't that...
Oh, did
Yeah.
We go over this with the kids all the time. They keep trying to buy themselves stuff that's on their Amazon
Yeah,
list.
like, no.
And I
So-
always have to say, I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh. So what do you, Robin,
we make
what
a rule.
do you
You're
say?
not
Who's at
allowed-
fault here?
For what?
Oh, Raz, you're at fault.
I am not going to blame her on here.
I'm just...
I'm just
Where
telling
do
you
you
what we
stand
do
on
for our
this?
kids. I say,
Robin, that's not what I asked you. Stop dodging the question.
okay,
So-
fine, Kristen, I love you. But once you hand over a list, you are not allowed to buy yourself
Now-
anything on there.
Okay.
I'm telling the story
I
at
still
work.
love you.
And she goes, oh, wait, you were up early today. I'm like, oh, because I told her, she goes, oh, you got up early. I was like, oh, yeah, I was doing some work, like some side business or whatever.
Side job.
And she's like, oh, and then I came back to bed.
Started to come together.
Yeah, and she goes, oh, yeah, you were up early. She's like, did you really get that? I'm like, I don't know, but I do know you had it on your list. Like, I'm just fucking pushing that knife in farther.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, and she kind of like starts to feel a little bit bad. And then, so I posed the same question that I asked you guys at work. And all the guys in my little circle area were like, oh man, I can't believe. And then the one woman goes, well, now hold on. And she goes, well, your wife said that she didn't.
We got a visitor. Want to play Xbox?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
The World War II Call of Duty Or are you on to something else?
He likes to play Minecraft. I play World War II. Don't worry.
Do you know
And
how to play
Plants
Minecraft?
vs. Zombies.
What was that?
Do you know how to play Minecraft? I
It's
feel so
terrible.
old that I
It's
don't know how to
terrible.
play
It's
it.
just building shit.
Do you know how to play?
No, they dig holes or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
That's
know, I know
fucking
how to play.
exciting?
It's not. It's not exciting.
Anyway, so the one
We can make a whole pod about
maybe we will.
of me teaching Jeffrey how to kill your own team because
And Call of Duty
yeah.
to get revenge.
He team killed? You don't take it from the punk ass. Execute him. Anyway, go on.
So at work, I posed the same question, and the one woman goes, "Now hold on. There's a reason why your wife made this decision. She obviously there must be some past experience that you've let her down on a Christmas gift that she felt the need to sort of get her own gift herself." I said that may be.
But nonetheless, can we not wait? Could she have waited until December 26th to make that choice?
Yeah.
This is what I do on my
Okay.
Amazon.
Let's hear it.
I have my wish list
Mm-hmm.
that all the stuff I want, and then I have a private list of stuff that I would buy myself that nobody can see,
Okay.
so that like the
But
stuff
that's
I
not-
want.
That's not a. You don't. No one else has that list.
Right. They can only
Okay.
see my wish list. So if I see something and I'm like, I really want that and I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going to get it, so I'm going to put it over here because I'm going to buy it myself.
Curious.
It's like private. It's a private list instead of public.
Okay. So I went back to Chris and I said, well, why, like, what past behavior might have influenced this decision? And she said, well, you didn't really seem like you were listening to me when I was telling you the list. I'm like, well, I do that all the time. So
Okay.
that's not a thing.
Yes.
She says, too, and this I will say is the strongest point in her favor. She said, I give her so much crap about every purse that she has.
Ah.
And it's like, another purse? Why do you need that? You have 5, or you have, I know you have 4 Kate Spade purses. And, so I always give her crap about it. So she said, for sure, I thought you were not going to get me the thing that you complain about the most. Which I will say, that is a good point.
Okay.
It's like, she complains about me having a lot of bikes or running shoes. So if I said, I want another bike, I would totally, obviously not assume that she would buy me.
True.
So I will take, if we're giving 100% fault at this situation, I'm going 80
80%
on my
her?
wife, 20 to me.
Okay.
And that's
fair.
me being
That's fair.
generous, falling on a sword. Judas. Wait, no, that's not a correct reference. Martyr.
Martyr.
I'm a martyr. Any last comments, Robin?
I love Kristen.
So I've been saying,
Now when she has her private list is because she tries to set
Robin's private list.
She tries to set a limit, right? A spending limit.
Okay. So
And
Cerney,
I kind of
I
go about how
Yeah.
I go about. I never
Now,
adhere to limits.
well, I've known Cerney for a
Maybe it's
while.
punished?
Actually, probably longer. Then I know Cerney likes to go above and beyond. If he's really infatuated with someone, he will spoil. So you consider yourself
But-
lucky.
But we do stuff all year long too, and I am obsessed with our finances.
Yeah.
She is.
And on Christmas morning, I don't want to be like opening presents. I want to watch everybody else.
She
like
should
the
know me by
kids.
now. I never wrap anything.
I know,
Oh, you
but
just
I
like bring it
don't,
out in the
like,
box?
I do.
He just leaves it in the bag.
Cerney.
I
Come
mean,
Or-
Santa
or-
stops
or-
at CVS.
Or I'll tell the girls.
on. Oh, here's a George Washington for yourself. when
No,
you
I
see that
just
this
I
comes.
just throw it and say, wrap it for me, please.
Oh, that's good. Now, is there any... I'm just throwing out hypothetical numbers. Let's say the budget you have for each other's gift is $100. And then if Cerney goes to $300, then I could see Robin feeling...
Guilty.
Yeah, guilty. Like, oh, what the hell? Why are you spending this? And you told me. I could see. So I might.
I never double up.
Is it incremental or is it a multiple?
I don't think I ever really keep track. I just kind of go through it.
He
and
just
then,
is like, oh, this is what she wants. I'm gonna get it.
so I don't really pencil down.
I've
what
never
I do.
heard anyone really
I
complain
try
about
to give him
receiving
budgets.
gifts before.
I don't.
That's what I say. That's what I
Mhm.
say. No, who doesn't like getting presents?
I know, but I like having a savings account.
Sure,
Well, I'm not buying yachts or anything like that.
it's true.
No, but like
Echo
like
Plus.
like 80 trips of $10 here. They add up
Now,
really
let
quick.
me. Have you ever done this, Cerney or Robin? Have you ever done this, Cerney or Robin? Have you ever gone and bought the gift that could be used for that person, but you know it's mostly going to be used? So, like, if I got Kristen an Echo, for example, I know I'm going to use the shit out of that thing, and it's mostly for my own, or I'm trying to think of another example. Like it's mostly around technology.
Not that I can think of.
Like
no.
if I buy Kristen a new camera, I'm like, oh, these will take your photos really well, but I know I'm going to want to play with it because it's a really cool new thing. Does that ever happen? Do you ever?
I mean, I don't think so
I usually
because we
don't
have
give-
way different.
I usually don't get.
Oh,
I usually don't get her technical stuff, right?
I'm not a tech.
no tech.
Yeah, 'cause usually then I'm usually the tech support, so it's like
Oh,
And
you.
I usually pick a theme for like if I know what he's
Oh.
into, I like make all the gifts about that. Like I pick a theme for each of the kids
Wow.
and him. So
That's like
it's usually not something I'm really into.
Darth Vader Christmas
I
decorations.
like Star Wars. It's
Now,
just not, I'm not obsessed with
Are you going to swoop on this
what
thing?
is Darth Vader's real name?
Oh,
I know it.
We're just watching it. Anakin.
Oh,
The
no.
Anakin Skywalker.
Wait, you were watching the Phantom Menace?
The Revenge of the Sith.
That's the only acceptable.
I like BB-8.
That's
Yeah,
a new
the-
one. That's a new one.
What's the gold bronze? The
It's not
boob.
R2D2, is
No,
it?
that's the
That's
little
his
one.
friend.
Rip 2016.
I don't know.
C3PO.
Oh man. Who you're taking to the movie then? You're not going to waste a ticket on
to
this.
the movie.
Cerney, don't waste.
I'm in charge of getting everybody's shirts. See,
Well,
I do
my dad's
serve a
going
purpose.
too.
Oh,
My dad's going.
nice.
I'm sure he's gonna have his critic pad.
Yeah.
He's gonna be taking notes.
Plot hole. -5.
Remember the last one we went to? I'll give that one a B plus. Like he gives it grades,
Right after?
right as we're walking out. I'll give it a B plus.
Classic. I can see that. I would like to see a movie. Now, it doesn't seem like Robin's tickets really like you're getting your dollars worth out of that. And are you going IMAX or they have 3D or traditional? I mean, if you don't know C3PO, how are you?
Doesn't matter. I still like to watch the movies. I don't
I
have
think
to know all
I
the
think
characters.
IMAX would be good.
I
The,
don't know what you guys are talking about.
The viewing quality.
the 3D glasses.
Oh no, those movies are horrible.
Or just regular screen.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, regular screen would be good. 3D gets kind of tough for me to follow because I'm like my eyes are starting to move around with the
And I have glasses, and it like throws this little thing off. I'd rather not. I'm a purist.
And
Yeah.
if you have small children that want to watch it, that's too hard for them.
Now,
Like they're not going to want to keep that on their face.
can your littlest one sit through the whole thing, or is he
Yeah,
just
he's-
like you're
he's
trying to
pretty
like put a tuna fish
What,
on
we
the
took him
seat?
to see Jurassic Park and he fell asleep and it was so loud.
Wonder where we got that from. Where do you think, Robin?
Probably his dad.
I do.
Cerney's bachelor party, he fell asleep during the movie.
I
How
do.
many movies have you fallen asleep that
Oh, countless.
we've been on a date?
Countless.
5, 6, I would
I
say.
don't just fall asleep. Rule of thumb for me is if I stop moving,
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep.
That's why he usually has his tablet or something and is watching at the same time
Oh.
playing.
But it's sort of flipped from when we were in college taking all those film classes when I
Oh.
would fall asleep.
Yes. I would take notes for you.
Yeah. When we had tests. Anyway, we're getting off subject, but
When aren't you getting off?
yeah, we had that
That's
problem last time. Anyway, Christmas. Are we against Christmas or I say happy holidays.
Oh,
I'm against Christmas.
What?
Yep.
Why?
I don't like it.
You're not a religious person?
I go happy holidays. It's more inclusive.
I mean, I want to say Merry Christmas, but I always feel like I'm going to upset people and I shouldn't have to feel like that. Like, if you're just wishing somebody something nice.
But they might not celebrate.
That doesn't matter. If someone says, "Oh, Happy Hanukkah" to me, I'm not just like, "Oh."
true.
I say,
I'll be
you
like,
know
"Thank
what?
you."
Mazel tov to you too.
I mean,
Happy Kwanzaa.
okay, so when people sneeze, like they get all
Gesundheit.
upset because you say "God bless you,"
No.
or even just "bless you." It's like they're just trying to be nice. Why are you taking offense to it?
I say Allah bless you.
I just say "bless you."
Hmm.
Or bless. Bless.
Or you'll good job next time. You got him next time.
No, I think people are too sensitive.
Well, maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. Starbucks cups this year. Thoughts?
I refuse to give two shits about cups. I mean, people
Do
must
people
be
get up in a
bored
tizzy?
to death to be like, oh, these cups are so offensive.
They're so red. Did you see the one thing that I thought was the funniest was there's like two hands that are like holding hands,
Oh yeah.
and some like fucking Steve Bannon or whatever said
Of
that
course.
this
Two dudes, right, or something.
that Starbucks is pushing forward the gay agenda.
Yeah. Like I don't know about that.
Like, okay, this is what, yeah.
I mean, you're not going to win no matter what you do. So
That's why I drink peace coffee.
And there you go.
I like Whole Foods coffee. They're my favorite.
Allegro?
Allegro.
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 It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, the Chip and Cern Show says Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Kwanzaa,
Hanukkah.
Festivus, Hanukkah. What else? Or nothing, or just Happy Winter.
Yeah.
There you go. We're all inclusive here. Robin, what would make the perfect Christmas gift?
From my husband.
No, I'll tell you right now. It's Chip and Cern Show
Oh, thank you,
gear.
sir.
Chip and Cern Show gear. You can find it at Chip and Cern. There you go. Chipper's has the hat on. You can see it on 360.
Perfect.
ChipandCernShow.com/shop.
What would
Black
you
Friday
pay-
sale.
What would you
Black
pay
Friday
for that? $20, $30, $40?
Well, fortunately, I don't have to pay for it.
That's what happens when you're sleeping with one of the hosts.
Exactly.
I won't.
Oh, we did pay for it though.
Oh, yes, mightily. Still an open line item on the books. New hats. Well, not new. Hats, stickers, shirts, chipandcernshow.com.
There's tags on them.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
they're
want to. I don't want to
fabricated.
dupe the audience. Thing we got in like a new design. Would make the perfect stocking stuffer.
Oh,
And if you want, we can sign it.
There you go.
I don't know why you would want that, but we could. And yeah, Robin, thank you for joining us. It's been great.
For me or you?
Well,
for everybody, including listeners.
Yeah. Oh, and until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm sorry.
Cheers.